Yeah, the vacuum is in between the two pieces of glass, and they have all sorts of coatings and stuff to get the right kind of light to.
There's the different coatings. They did partial coatings.
Yeah.
If you look at the outside, you can see. I think they use stainless. Yeah, something of the absorption and then the reflection ones.
And how much heat can you generate with that? What's the temperature on the output?
Well, right now I have no idea because we just started up. I mean, the one I have at home, which is actually 5 of these. This last week I have seen 180-degree water coming out.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
It'll go 450 if you wanted.
Really?
If you designed your system for you could use for. The beauty of these is that if you're running 400 or 300 for refrigeration, you're not losing any heat by the panel itself because everything's an evacuated.
Theoretically, could it be big enough to turn a turbine to make electricity?
If you had enough of them, sure. Oh yeah. They make high pressure steam. That's why I did that. See,
steam is very inefficient. But if you generate it this way,
you don't need steam. You can use turbine oil.
Yeah, right. But
they're not made to make steam. They're made to heat houses.
Right.
So normally you'd be running maybe 140 degrees. It's probably 140, 150 right now. I can't hang on to it.
My sister just spent what, 17,000 on her solar thermal, and it's a lot more complicated than this. Yeah, I think she put it in a couple of years ago.
Yeah. I had these standing in like 4 or 5 inches of snow last winter. I still make them. And because it's so insulated, it doesn't lose any heat now.
Right.
Just reflecting right back out. They're very dark.
Oh, I love the color of them personally.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah, when we put our first ones in, Susan said, when we got them, and it's like, they're beautiful.
They're cool.
It's
I
like
love
blue,
them.
and you obviously
have your
Yeah.
panel on the roof, and you don't have any glycol to deal with, and you don't have any boil out in the if power goes off. Your glycol system, if the power goes off, it'll start cooking up and it'll boil out. But the other thing I was saying, see, from your basement to the top of your roof would be very easy to overcome that hit. And you could plumb that to just heat your existing hot water heater. You don't have to expand your closet upstairs. You could come right down into the crawl space. So that's one theory. That's one way they take care of that freezing.
What do you do? Because it drains out, isn't it?
Yeah, it drains down. It's called a drain back system. And there's room in here. You just plan that so that there's room.
Of course, what if
it drains back?
What about on a day in the wintertime when it's 18 degrees outside?
It won't freeze in there. That's insulated.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's moving. See, it's circulating. It's hot. And as soon as that pump goes off, it all drains down here. So there's nothing up there to freeze.
Yeah.
They use them in Michigan where it's cold and ridiculous. They use a lot of drain back. This PV panel, and if the sun comes out, it drives the pump. Well, the trouble is, we had it mounted on Boyd's facing this way. When the sun came up over there, it wasn't on the PV panels yet. So the pump wasn't turning. But these were getting hotter than the dickens. And then he goes, it's the 250. Now it's the 260. And I said, go open the relief.
That's right.
Dump it. We got to make a change.
That's a real problem.
Yeah,
I did have
very
one.
real problem.
Yeah, Perry Lovelace's. In high noon, if it was cooking, this thing is making heat. He has 4 in a row. So you need to keep the flow going through there. I had a direct PV drive on his. And these make heat about 20 minutes after the sun quits touching. That refrigeration cycle that's going in there just keeps going for a while. It takes them about 20 minutes to start in the morning. It takes them about 20 minutes to quit in the afternoon. Well, at high noon, I was standing by the pole, and a cloud about this big went by the sun, and that pump quit. I heard it. He goes, boom. And I go, no, don't stop now. We got full sun. Sure enough, it turned steam before the cloud got by and the pump started. So as soon as it had a steam bubble, it quit circulating. Well, we lost the whole shop. So I said, no,